So, hi dear Aries, a very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a general reading for all the Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Um, Keep in mind this is general; it might or might not resonate with you at the first place. The second thing, the roles can be reversed also. Third thing, this is a reading from 16th till the 22nd of September, and it's valid for every 12th sign that you're dealing with along with your own sign. If it is not resonating, it's not your story. You can just skip the video. If you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same, and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that, I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one on one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Aries, your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now this person's feelings for you and emotions for you are flipping. I mean, whatever was happening now, their feelings and energies are kind of turning around. Okay, there's a turnaround. Let me clarify the Wheel of Fortune, like what exactly is happening here. We have the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, out of the blue, this person's energies are getting awakened. Okay, see, out of the blue, this person is feeling like expressing their emotions to you. Now, this is someone who is not a very expressive person, or this is someone who was kind of hiding their emotions from you quite a long time now. Now this person is realizing, suddenly out of the blue, this person is realizing that they should have a brand new beginning with you. They should come forward towards you and express their feelings to you, because now they can't hide it anymore. Wow. Now it could be somebody new or newish that you're dealing with. This person is kind of playing hide and seek on and off kind of games with you. Now this person is realizing that it's not going to work out like this. So now they're feeling like, okay, they should express their feelings to you. They should tell you something regarding their feelings. They should start a brand new chapter with you with with a loving and nurturing and caring kind of energy. I don't know what is happening, but suddenly out of the blue, somebody is feeling like expressing their feelings to you and having a brand new beginning with you. Now take it how it resonates with you, but this is somebody who is might be less expressive or not expressive at all. Now this person is feeling like being vulnerable in front of you out of the blue suddenly. Their energies are flipping, the tables are turning. From your side, the lovers, you have a choice in love. You feel like there's a you feel like there's a decision that you need to make in a particular direction, in a particular situation, and the more you're trying to make it, the more it's kind of confusing the shit out of you for some reason. Let me clarify the lovers. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Now you feel like putting in the effort and energy in the right direction, and you're kind of listening to your mind rather than your heart. You feel like choosing the right person, the right energy according to your mind rather than your heart. It's like, okay, so there might be a choice between two people, two connection, two things. For some of you, it could be like you're choosing your career, money, job, or like rather than your relationship area. For others of you, it could be like there's a person in your life. There are two energies in your life. One that you're connected with your heart, but that's not kind of hurting you in some way, and the other that is kind of looking good on paper, right? Looking good on paper, even if it is not feeling good, it's looking good. It's like making you feel like, okay, maybe there's a chance there. So you might be in this energy of working on something that looks good on paper and that makes sense to you logically. Okay, yeah, and you're being very patient, like, okay, let me work on this, let me go in this direction, and let's see what comes out of this. Okay, okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Aries? Eight of Cups. Oh, wow. Let me see what this Eight of Cups here says, because their feelings, they are dying to have a brand new beginning with you, but in their intention, they want to detach. Like from what, I don't know. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups. It's not possible to feel like running behind something or someone and wanting them like crazy and then detaching. It doesn't make any sense. But let me see. Maybe you're dealing with such kind of person. The more they're going to feel for you, the more they're going to run away from the situation. Okay. Now, this person wants to wait. This person wants to wait before they are going to take any kind of initiative in this direction between you and them. I'm really sorry about the musical in the background. It's going to happen till I think 18th or 19th, so bear with me. Now this person wants to wait for the right time till they can come forward towards you and take the initiative in this direction, because this person definitely feels like having some kind of brand new beginning in this direction, but they are kind of feeling stuck in something or someone else or something else. Now this person is dealing with something else also or someone else also, so they want to come towards you only when they are going to be completely detached from that energy that is kind of blocking their energies of coming forward towards you, right? So they want to come forward towards you when they will be out of that situation that they are dealing with, or when the timing is going to be right according to them, but they're definitely feeling this urge and this surge and this energy to reconnect with you and start a brand new chapter with you and be vulnerable in front of you. Now they're realizing their feelings for you. Now let's see, what do you want from this particular person or energy from your side? Oh, it's the Aarti happening. It's Bappa's Aarti. Okay, Queen of Swords. You want to be logical. Aries, you want to be as logical, as practical in your love and relationship area as you can from your side. You don't want to be vulnerable in front of anybody. You don't want to be in this energy of chasing anybody or running behind anybody. Let me clarify the Queen of Swords here. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Strength card. Yes. See, the Hierophant, the High Priestess together is a match made in heaven, spiritual connection. You want to have a spiritual connection, a connection made in heaven, a match made in heaven, or you want to grow spiritually with a person, with an energy. But at the same time, you're not able to get that kind of person or that kind of energy on in your life right now. So you want to be practical, and you just want to hold on to this energy of, okay, whatever is coming towards me, let's work on that right now for the time being. My goodness, what is wrong with you, Aries? I'm getting mixed kind of energies here, where you are being very practical, very logical, like love and me. I have to be very practical and logical, and I have to go towards love with a lot of, practicality and logic. And at the same time, you're waiting for the spiritual connection. You're waiting for that person who is going to have a higher level of commitment, higher level of understanding between you and them. You're waiting for that kind of energy also simultaneously. So it's like, on a physical level, you might be working with something or someone, and you are in this energy of, I know this is not the right person or the person for me for the rest of my life, but let me work on this anyway. And in the background, waiting for the spiritual level of commitment, spiritual level of connection. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're waiting. Maybe you have a specific person or specific energy in your mind that's very spiritual, or a healer or somebody like that, and you're waiting for them to give you a green signal or something. Or for others of you, you're waiting for that kind of person or that kind of energy in your life that can give you the higher level of commitment or soul level of connection, soulmate level of connection. Let's see what's coming towards you till the 22nd of September. What could be the possible outcome of the situation between you and this particular energy, Aries? World, I do see a completion of a cycle here, some kind of a chapter ending, a cycle ending, some kind of, yeah, closing of a cycle. Let me clarify the world here. I do see you moving on from a particular person or soul connection because it's too heavy to deal with right now. I do see you dropping a connection, dropping a situation, even if it is very close to your heart, even if it is something that your heart is still craving for. I do see you in this energy of dropping the situation because it's too stressful to deal with. What is happening? I don't know, honey. So basically, what I'm getting here is you are trying to focus on your work, job, career as much as you can. First thing. Second thing, you might be trying to make something work out with somebody with whom you are not connected with your heart and soul. Now, the person that you're connected with, all of your heart and soul, is kind of not on the same page as you are. So there might be a waiting period, or there might be a physical distance, or there might be an emotional distance, or something like that. So I do see a closing of a chapter between you and someone that you still love and care for, and dropping the situation at least for the time being, but with love, with compassion, with love, with maturity, with this energy of, okay, let's close this cycle, let's close this chapter with love. Because even if we are going to make it, even if we try to make it work out, it's not going to work out. So it's better to drop it and let it go, at least for the time being. Yeah. Let's see the guidance for you guys here in the situation. The more I'm trying not to let my focus go there, the more they're shouting, like, oh my god, shouting with all of their lungs and throats, whatever. What should I say now? Guidance, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. See, the universe is kind of sending you good person, good energies, good connections, good vibes around you, but you're refusing to take them. Why? Again, because your heart and soul is connected to something else or someone else, and you're trying to make something work out with something else and something else or someone else, and it's kind of not resonating with your energies. It's not making you happy. It's making you feel sad. So instead of trying to fix something or trying to forcibly make something work out with someone that you're not at all feeling happy with, it's better to focus on things, people, or situation that brings the real happiness out of you. Hmm? Real happiness, where you feel like a kid. Real happiness, what real happiness looks like? It feels like you are on the top of the world. It feels like you are at home. It feels like safe. It feels like you can dance, sing, fart, sneeze, whatever the fuck you feel like doing in front of people you're comfortable with. Real happiness looks like that. Even if you're not going to like take a shower for 2 days or 3 days or 5 days, I don't know, you feel good. Real happiness is that. Okay, so connect with those kind of energies, those kind of people, those kind of things that makes you really very very happy, and that brings the best out of you, not the worst out of you. Okay, honey. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, God bless you, namaste.